That was Ashley McIsaac along with Kathy Hawley on Tunes and Wooden Spoons with Mary Janet McDonald here on East Coast Hour. I'm Chuck Woodrow. Welcome to episode number 15. Hope to be joining Mary Janet on an upcoming episode in August. That's what our plan is at the moment. Now, thinking back to when this channel started back on March 3rd of 2024 and how much it has grown since. In 15 short weeks, there's almost 1,300 subscribers, over 52,000 views of the videos that are up on the channel. That's absolutely amazing, but I need more. I want to monetize the channel. I've made it no secret about that, and I want to make East Coast Hour a YouTube sensation because I know you enjoy it. I know the East Coast artists enjoy having it. So please watch the videos that are up on the channel. Thank you for being here, and thank you for subscribing and being a loyal fan. Coming up in this hour, we're going to be featuring some music from one of the Summerfest performers. The East Pointers are going to be coming up. Also, brand new artist to East Coast Hour, Jackie Putnam, is coming up. We're going to be featuring some music from the Town Heroes and having a chat with Mike Ryan of the Town Heroes and their work and what they plan on doing at Stanfest. Also going to be hearing from Miles Davidson, Brett Matthews, and as well a video to wrap up our show with Weldon Boudreau and Jose Boudreau. So stay tuned for that, all coming up in this hour. Also, in this hour, some big prizes that I need to announce for you. You really should stay tuned because I'm absolutely amazed and excited at how much we're going to be giving away during this episode number 15. Let's continue on right now to another artist from the Waikagama area. It's Brett Matthews and I'll Be Gone on an East Coast Hour with Chuck.
Hey there, it's Brett Matthews. Just wanted to jump on and say thanks to Chuck for including my music in his program for East Coast Hour. It's a great program for someone like myself to, showcase their music to a whole other audience that I might not have reached otherwise. So big thank you to him. And this is East Coast Hour with Chuck.
Somewhere on the coast, that is where he calls home. Most of the time he can't find the words to say. Out of his mind, he can't stay. So come on, don't waste your time on me. Become the things you want to be. I'll be gone before you count to 3. I'll be
East Coast Credit Union is back!
August 15th, 17th in Antigonish, featuring
Kim Mitchell, Joel Koski Emergency,
Honeymoon Suite!
Neon Dreams, Elise Aaron, the East Pointers.
Tickets available at nssummerfest.ca.
We're the cast of School of Rock from Antigonish. We will see you at Nova Scotia Summerfest 2024.
Don't know where I'm going to. First Friday night, now looking back at you. My head weighed down with all I gotta do on my own. This town don't feel the same no more. Every place is cold where it used to be warm. You'd call me through your open door, but now it's closed. You taught me never to take anything for granted. Watching birds fishing late on the outgoing tide. We will meet again, we will surely meet again. But for now, I'll love what you left behind. Like a boat late in the night, around your table where our eyes would shine with summer dreams. I always knew that you would fly higher than the eagles in the northern sky, and the plans we made to go there I will always keep. You taught me never to take anything for granted. Watching birds fishing late on the outgoing tide. We will meet again, we will surely meet again. But for now, I'll love what you left behind. Tell me never to take anything for granted. Watching birds fishing late on the outgoing tide. We will meet again, we will surely meet again. But for now, I'll love what you left behind. But for now, I'll love what you left behind. But for now, I'll love what you left behind.
Hi everybody, I am Leona Berkey and you are watching and listening to the brand spanking new East Coast Hour videos. Good times, all East Coast music with living legend Chuck Boudreau. Like it, subscribe, tell your friends. One of the only platforms around showcasing videos of East Coast artists. It's very cool. Watch it.
The day seems long and the night we don't belong. I miss you holding me. I miss you holding me. miss you holding me. I miss you holding me. No one will ever know, nah, nah, nah. 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 No one will ever know. No one will ever know.
That was Jackie Putnam with No One Will Ever Know here on East Coast Hour. I'm Chuck Boudreau. She's going to be doing some unique performances, taking some shows onto the ferries around Nova Scotia. She's going to be on the MV The Cat between Yarmouth and Maine. That's coming up beginning June 14th for a few days. She's going to be entertaining worldwide travelers on the Gulf of Maine for, again, several days. Then she's going to be on the MV Fundy Rose between Digby and St. John, New Brunswick. That's beginning June 23rd. And then she's going to follow it up with 2 weeks of being on the MV Alucinue. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but between North Sydney and Argentia, Newfoundland. So that's quite unique performances that she has lined up there. You can find out more about Jackie at her website, jackieputnam.com. Now, over on the YouTube channel, you can watch episodes of Entertainment Weekly. It's East Coast Hour, Entertainment Weekly. I've teamed up with Sean McKenna of Rim Shots with Barstools and Band Talk on YouTube, where we feature a weekly entertainment show talking about East Coast artists and festivals and events, things that are coming up, things that you need to know about. So check that out. You'll find that on the East Coast Hour channel. Also, you watch the channel, grow the hours. I need to grow those watch hours because I want to keep the channel going. So please share it with your friends and your family. Something that you need to know, we have some great prizes that are lined up. I made some contact with Boxcar Country Music Festival, which I've talked about here on East Coast Hour before. It's happening in St. John, New Brunswick from July 25th to the 27th. Now, I've teamed up with the organizers of Boxcar along with Cass at Rockwood Park Campground. I have 3 great prizes, one of which I'm going to be awarding by the end of the day on Sunday, June 9th. And I'm asking you to comment below here on this video, I want to go to Boxcar. That's what you need to quote. By the end of the day on June 9th, I'm going to be giving away a prize where I am giving you a pair of weekend passes to the Boxcar Music Festival, as well as 3 overnight stays at the Rockwood Park Campground. It's all part of a grand prize that I'm offering you for the Boxcar Country Music Festival. Weekend passes and campground site, all packaged together in one. It's over $630 worth of prizes to be won for you. I have a free pair of the weekend pass and the tenting site for you. Comment now before the end of the day on June 9th. And again, what you need to comment is, I want to go to Boxcar. All in capital letters. Love to see it. It shows me how excited you are. Also, it's not done. The festival and the campground have also given me 2 more prize packs. That's right, 3 prize packs in total. 1 awarded by the end of the day on June 9th, and the other 2 are going to be awarded during the show next week, episode 16. That's 2 more prizes of a pair of weekend passes and 3 overnight tenting sites. So in total, about $2,000 worth of prizes that have been given up for you. That is amazing. Thank you so much to Sarah at the Boxcar Country Music Festival and to Cass at the Rockwood Park Campground. Now, to win the 2 remaining prize packs throughout the week, I need you to comment, again, all in capital letters, I love country music. That's what you need to write. I love country music. Enter both contests for a chance to win. Why not? On East Coast Hour with Chuck.
Still think of when they showed me how to build and fly a kite. And that summer evening when I learned to ride a two-wheeled bike, they'd climb the highest hills just to get a better view, and showed me how to see a girl like you. He taught me how to bait a hook and how to light a fire, and all the things to look for in someone you might hire. She knew all of the places where the best blueberries grew, and what to say to a girl like you. A girl like you. A girl like you. They taught me all the things that I should do, should I ever meet a girl like you. We've been saving for the rain, home cooking, mending shirts. We know the value of $1 and of an honest word. And even when we fight, I know you speak the truth. Then it turns to a laugh with a girl like you. And I still remember our first date back when we were young, and the feeling as I drove you home and knew you were the one. And I waited till you were inside, safe and out of view. Something I knew about a girl like you. A girl like you. A girl like you. They taught me all the things that I should do, should I ever meet a girl like you. We've got a son who's growing fast with all the changes in the world. And sometimes I get worried and I cry a little too, but he's got a gentle heart, hope he learned a thing or two, and does all right by a girl like you. A girl like you. A girl like you. How did I ever stumble into a girl like you? A girl like you. A girl like you. They taught me all the things that I should do, should I ever meet a girl like you.
That was Dave Gunning with A Girl Like You on East Coast Hour. I'm Chuck Boudreau. You can check out Dave's summer schedule up on his website. He was just recently in New York and in Toronto, but he's heading off to Skinner's Pond, PEI, with a show with Judd Gunning, his son. They are there on June the 15th. Then again on the 16th, they're going to be at the Trailside Music Hall in Charlottetown. Also coming up for them on June 20th, the Cape Breton Music Industry Hall of Fame show. That's taking place in Sydney at Centre 200. So check out his website at davegunning.com. Let's move on to our segment where we are checking out those performers who are attending StanFest 2024. Here is Mike Ryan of the Town Heroes with this week's StanFest check-in on our East Coast Artist Showcase. On this week's East Coast Hour Showcase, featuring a video by an artist that is not unknown to the East Coast music scene, but it's also an artist who's going to be at StanFest 2024 that we are committed to kind of helping StanFest to promote and engage and get people out to StanFest this year. And one of the performers I have with me here is part of the duo from the Town Heroes. Mike Ryan, welcome to the show.
Thanks so much for having me here. It's a pleasure to get to chat and to hang out via Zoom on this beautiful sunny day. But this is still a wonderful way to chat.
It is. It is. And thanks so much for doing this.
Yeah, no problem at all.
So, first of all, right off the top, Mike, I was taking a look through your web pages and trying to take a look at some of the information I might find about the town heroes. And one of the quotes that I found, and you could tell me how accurate it is, the town
Okay.
heroes are a Halifax, Canada based alt rock power duo crafting catchy, lyrical, hard hitting, and anthemic songs that sound like a party you wish you were at.
Well, I would say it's fairly accurate. I don't want to, because there's some pretty, I guess, nice and positive things being said about us there. So I don't really want to, jump on that and be too bragging about what we do ourselves. But yeah, we that I think that quote you got was probably when we played as a duo. We don't play as a duo anymore, so we're not a power duo, but we are the two faces of the band, myself and Bruce. We
Yes.
are the band, but we have other people who play with us on stage. And
Sure.
yeah, there's some nice things that were in there for sure.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, I mean, I think part of it catches the energy I think that you both and the whole band brings to your shows.
Yeah.
So I think it partially catches all of that as well. So I think a fairly good, accurate quote. I think from what I know of the group.
I'll take it for sure.
So, Mike, we did say Halifax based band, but I mean, you and Bruce are from Route 19, so you're Cape Breton boys,
Yeah.
and I think Cape Breton boys still at heart. So, you're from Inverness, Bruce from Mabu.
Correct. Yeah. Yes. Small town Cape Breton. That's where we grew up. That's where we learned everything we know. Everything that we are today is essentially from growing up in small town Cape Breton and the influences we had there, whether musically or just the people that we were surrounded by. Our band name, the Town Heroes, is a small town reference stuff to interesting characters in small towns as town heroes. So it's kind of a tribute to the people in small towns who might not get recognition on a larger scale. But yeah, Cape Breton to us is everything, and we still refer to that as home, even though we haven't lived there in 20-ish years or so. And we are in the Halifax area, but there's so much about Cape Breton still resonates with us and still finds our music as well.
So, Mike, I see that the Town Heroes is on the lineup as the part of the performers down at Stanfest 2024. Has the group performed there before?
We have, yes. We played the after party one year. The first time we ever played was just at the arena, playing the late night show. Then we came back, played the main stage, and did the after party as well. It's
Mhm.
always just a lovely experience. Such a great group of people attend Stanfest, and a lot of them are there every year. They've been there for every Stanfest that's ever happened. So there's this community, this beautiful little gathering of people, and it's such a well-oiled machine as well. Like the volunteers are amazing. Troy puts so much work into this himself, and the lineup that they curate is just is world class, and we're very grateful to be a part of it and get to step on stage with some amazing performers.
Yeah, very true. I mean, I think a lot of the acts that end up on the stage and around the festival itself, I mean, people would never have the opportunity to see some of these groups and to hear their music. And I think the organizers do a great job with pulling that together and I guess exposing people to other musicians.
Yeah, and there's always a very diverse group of musicians there, and there's some great local musicians, people from Nova Scotia who maybe a lot of the patrons there know, but then they bring in some people, some world class talent from around the world that's
Mm.
they get the opportunity to play in front of these music loving fans, and then they become huge fans of the artist, and the artist gets to know what the Nova Scotia's like, and Canso in particular, and it's just a great event that really brings people together.
Now, when you go, do you go for your performance? Do you go and spend the weekend, or do you try to catch as much of the festival as you can?
A little bit of everything. Like obviously, going to perform
Yeah.
is a big part of it, but we have lots of friends who go there, and we'll get to meet up with them and catch other acts, and just I think the best way to experience it is to immerse yourself as fully as you can, because there's campfires and jams happening around them, and there's just so many little parts of it that kind of create the entire experience. And sometimes it depends on time, if we have gigs before or after, and what we can make work, but we're going to try to get there and just experience it to the fullest capacity.
Now, is there anyone that's on the lineup for this year that you either haven't seen before and really looking forward to, or you're looking forward to see them again?
Well, geez, there's Tim Baker, someone who I saw multiple times with Hey Rosetta, and have seen him solo, but he's just a great songwriter, and I feel like his songs coming out of Newfoundland kind of are similar to what Cape Bretoners experience. So there's something there that, yeah, I think really can appreciate from what myself and Bruce experience as a couple guys growing up in Cape Breton, and the way Tim sees the world. So I really appreciate his songwriting, and looking forward to seeing him
Good, good. And
and
so do you,
everybody else. There's
yeah, of
so many
course,
great
of
artists.
course.
I don't want to single anyone out or not mention anyone. So I'll just say one.
Well, there'll be way too many to mention all of them anyway.
Yeah.
Now, Mike, do you know when the Town Heroes are performing yet? Which day of the festival?
Yeah. Well, our main show is going to be at the after party. We're going to be playing the late night stage at the arena on the Sunday, kind of closing out the event essentially. But on Saturday, we're going to be partaking in some of the smaller activities, and maybe some songwriter circles, or maybe a little acoustic duo performance. So yeah, we're gonna try to do as many things as we can, but the full band will be performing Sunday evening.
Great, and that's perfect. Now, you said there's, I mean, besides you and Bruce, I mean, there's a full band as well. So who else is involved in the Town Heroes?
Yeah, well, we have a number of people who do perform with us. Not always the same, but a couple of the very consistent features with us are Zach McLean. He's a great guitar player who performs with a number of different acts. Tori Cameron, she plays bass with us. Fabulous bass player, great singer, and they'll be the two that will be joining us on stage at Sandfest. But we've had trumpet players on stage with us, a cello player, different musicians at different times, and it kind of depends what the gig is and what makes sense, and sometimes who's available, and what we can make happen. But yeah, we're lucky to have a number of great people.
So the Stan Rogers Folk Festival is in Canso. It's running from June 25th to the 28th. Now, the 25th being the night of the Bruce Guthro, the songwriters, The Circle Continues. Great lineup of artists that are going to be there for
Yeah,
that as well. So I'm hoping to get down there myself for that part, at least for that part of
yeah.
the festival. But fabulous lineup, fabulous weekend. And I encourage anyone who has never taken part in venturing down to Canso for Stanfest to take the opportunity to do so, because I think you'll be pleasantly pleased and entertained.
Yeah, there's a very special camaraderie at Stanfest. I've played lots of festivals, attended lots of festivals, and it is a really special community gathering, because there's so much history there. People who like Stanfest love Stanfest, and they attend it annually. This is a big event for them. So there's so many people gathering there, and who meet up with old friends, and they create this beautiful atmosphere, and the music's world class, and yeah, the way it's organized is just, it's put together really well. So it's just like I said earlier, a well-oiled machine, and a beautiful atmosphere.
Great. Mike, thank you very much for taking part in this interview to talk about Stanfest. But now let's talk about the band itself. What are you currently working on?
Yeah, we have just finished our brand new album, our seventh album, which is kind of crazy that we have seven albums done now. And that comes out June 21st. So we'll have that with us at Stanfest. And on June 22nd, we play our album release show, which is a very, very unique show, a one of a kind event where I've never heard of it happening before in the music world. So it's a secret show where everybody knows all the information where it's at other than us in the band. So the ticket buyers get all the information of where it's at, but we have no idea where the show is going to be. We're going to be blindfolded, driven to the gig. That's going to be live streamed so the audience can actually see us going to the gig with the blindfolds on. All our gear will be set up. We'll get on stage, take the blindfolds off, and perform our new album in front of a bunch of fans.
Wow, that is an interesting concept.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it, like it.
We like to try to do unique things and things that are a little outside the box. And this is just a creative idea that a group we're working with, the Curiosity Club, has come up with. So we're just kind of sitting back and letting them take care of all that side of things.
Oh, that's great. I love it. Love that idea. Now we're going to feature one of your videos right now for the
Yeah,
viewers. In Your Head, is this part of the new album?
it is, yes.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the song.
And it's a really fun song, a lot of energy, very rhythm driven, drum and bass drive the song, and there's some nice gang vocals in there. But lyrically, the song is about stepping back from your life and looking down at how you're living and what you're doing and seeing if that is the right way that you should be doing it. And sometimes we get caught up on little things that we think are a big issue, but often those are not actual things that we should be putting our time and energy into. And this is trying to, yeah, just a little reminder. Yeah, sometimes those little things don't really matter, and we have a lot more important things to focus on. It's yeah, it's a fun song, but the lyrics are kind of meant to be thoughtful and to really just contemplate what's happening in your life at the time.
Perfect. We're going to feature that video here in just a few moments, and I assume that anyone who's looking for music for the Town Heroes will find it on all the platforms, no
Yeah,
matter where they look, and up on YouTube as well. So, you have a Facebook page?
of course. Yeah, facebook.com/the Town Heroes.
Perfect. Mike, thank you so much for joining here on East Coast Hour and for sharing your upcoming performance, what you're looking forward to at Stanfest, but also what you're up to currently. So again, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me, Chuck. A pleasure.
Perfect. This is the Town Heroes with In Your Head on East Coast Hour with Chuck.
You've been running through a fire in the backwoods, dodging demons, cannons, and the knives. You can see, you think it's real, cause you feel it in your insides. Who will question human anatomy? Step back and take a little look at what you think is going on in your reality. Step back and take a little look at what you think is going wrong. Or maybe it's just in your head, in your head, in your head. It's a lesson that you learn when you are young. Don't believe in every little thing that you see. Should've told you it's the same in your own head. If you believe it's probably gonna be the way you feel. Step back and take a little look at what you think is going on in your reality. Step back and take a little look at what you think is going wrong. Or maybe it's just in your head, 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 in your head.
That was the Town Heroes with In Your Head on East Coast Hour. I'm Chuck Boudreau. Thanks for being here. The Bredor Lakes Inn in St. Peters has a great lineup of some performances that are happening beginning the end of June. You can check out their Kitchen Fest shows beginning June 28th. Tickets are $10 each, and you can call the inn to reserve a seat. Now here's one of the performers that is going to be at the Bredor Lakes Kitchen Fest. It's Miles Davidson with Rock and Roll in Heaven on East Coast Hour with Chuck.
Wonder what goes on up there in heaven. Is it just like the good book told? Does the sun shine? Are the streets paved with gold? Did you find out why he called you home? Are you happier up there in heaven? Did you find the ones who left before? How did they greet you in that kingdom in the sky? When you knocked on heaven's door? I've never felt a pain in all my life, and how it felt to say goodbye. And though we don't know the answers, though we always wonder why, your memory stays with us forever, until we're once again by your side. I wonder if they rock and roll in heaven. Now you're there at center stage, playing with the greats before you until the end of time, hanging on to those glory days. Will you recognize my face in heaven when I get to you someday? How many stories will we share to catch up to the times? Or will there be too much to say? The hardest thing I've ever had to do was live this life without you. And though we don't know the answers, though we always wonder why, the memory stays with us forever until we're once again by your side. I hope you're listening up there in heaven. I hope you hear the words I say. And when I get there, if the music never dies, we'll share a song or two someday. And though we don't know the answers, though we always wonder why, your memory stays with us forever until we're once again by your side. And though we don't know the answers, though we always wonder why, your memory stays with us forever until we're once again by your side.
That was Miles Davidson, Rock and Roll in Heaven, here on East Coast Hour. I'm Chuck Boudreau. Watch, subscribe, share, comment, like, all of those things. They're all great and all very helpful. You can check out the contents of the YouTube channel. And remember to enter the contest on the go that are happening right now. If you like country music and you own a tent, or you can borrow one, this contest is for you and 2 other lucky winners. Let's continue on with more great music now on East Coast Hour with Chuck.
The school pictures on our fridge, age with the wrinkles on my face. Sometimes you don't fit the narrative. Take each moment as a passing phase. We always find a way, work itself out just in time to be on your way. Misfortune never lasts, you can find your way on this side of the grass. Misfortune never lasts, we always find a way, work itself out just in time to be on your way. Misfortune never lasts, you can find your way on this side of the grass. Misfortune never lasts. The money we spent on our dream, so improbable this time I'm spent. Pull me closer so you can dig deep. Hold these moments close to your heart. We always find a way, work itself out just in time to be on our way. Misfortune never lasts, you can find your way on this side of the grass. Misfortune never lasts, we always find a way, work itself out just in time to be on your way. Misfortune never lasts, you can find your way on this side of the grass. Misfortune never lasts, misfortune. The band still played as the Titanic sank. Misfortune. You can't put a price on a sinking ship. Stay bold. We always find a way, work itself out just in time to be on our way. Misfortune never lasts, you can find your way on this side of the grass. Misfortune never lasts, misfortune. Misfortune. Misfortune never lasts.
That was Andre Pétipas and the Giants along with Morgan Toney. Well, we have a concert that's coming up in Ayrshad. It's at the Our Lady of Assumption Church. That's where it's happening, at the church itself. It's on June 23rd. It's a 2 p.m. show, and all fundraising proceeds are going to the Friends of Notre Dame. It's called The Sounds of Summer. It's a fundraising concert, and again, being held at the OLA Church. Donations are being accepted at the door, so it's not an admission prize, it's not an admission charge, it's donations at the door. There's going to be performances by Buffy McNeil, as well as Dawson LeBlanc, Jerome Berthier, Dolores Boudreau, Tony Mombercat, as well. Eastbound is going to be there, Grace Thibault and the girls, and there's another great performer that is lined up. It's Weldon Boudreau and José Boudreau. They're going to be performing. So check that out. Sounds of Summer, happening on June 23rd, 2 p.m. in Ayrshad. That's going to wrap up this week's show. Thank you very much for joining me and taking part in this episode. Don't forget your chances to win down below. If you missed how, go back and rewind the video and find out how to go about winning your prizes. One of your deadlines is by the end of the day on June 9th. The rest of the deadlines are for next week's show. So thanks for being here. Have yourself a great week. We're going to wrap it all up with Weldon and José Boudreau. It's Le Boucanier here on East Coast Hour with Chuck.
I am the boucanier. I fish and hunt all day, and that is when I play. Don't care what the people say. I wake in the sunshine, I sleep in the moonshine. A good job is hard to find, but I'm not the worrying kind, 'cause I am the boucanier, le boucanier, le boucanier. Le boucanier, le boucanier, le boucanier. Le boucanier, le boucanier, le boucanier. I was born one day in June, but I growed up way too soon. My pa sang me a tune, then he drank and he barked at the moon. The train goes round the track, goes up, down, tick-a-tack. Et moi j'envoie mon chiac, just like in Shadiac. 'Cause I am the boucanier. I fish and hunt all day, and that is when I play. Don't care what the people say. I wake in the sunshine, I sleep in the moonshine. A good job is hard to find, I'm not the worrying kind, 'cause I am the boucanier, the boucanier, the boucanier. The boucanier, the boucanier, le boucanier. Le boucanier, le boucanier, le boucanier. Le boucanier, the boucanier, the boucanier. Et toi? Ryan Boudreau on bass. I go walking down the street, I say ting to the people I meet. My friend Alexander Keith, he lifts me off my feet. Georges, le petit ami, as wise as a man can be. People come from a mile to say, can you fix this for free? 'Cause I am the boucanier. I fish and hunt all day, and that is when I play. Don't care what the people say. I wake in the sunshine, boucanier, the boucanier, the boucanier. The boucanier, the boucanier, the boucanier. The boucanier, the boucanier, the boucanier. The boucanier, the boucanier, the boucanier. Ryan, note 4, go Ryan. I lift my hand to pray that things can stay this way, living day to day, just like a boucanier. Tout le monde, aïe 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 aïe, 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 aïe 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 aïe. Une fois, aïe 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 aïe, 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 aïe 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 aïe. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am le boucanier. Merci.